listening to the Experience Pros radio show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
The United States does not currently like what they do. And that's
80%, Dr. Luke, don't like what they do?
80%. And I don't think it's actually the job in itself that they don't like. I think it's the people that make people miserable at work. So we really need to focus in on a mindset for ourselves, because we're not going to change the people around us. So we need to be able to think differently for ourselves to get into something that we enjoy doing.
And Dr. Luke, you raise an interesting conversation piece with that people side. You're familiar, I'm sure, of the concept of Six Sigma, which is removing the errors in production in a large-scale business operation. We kind of gravitate towards the human Sigma side here on the Experience Pros radio show. Doesn't matter what business you're in the relationship business. And in your book, you talk a little bit about that running a company without human analytics will lead to failure. Can you give us a little more on that topic?
Absolutely. In fact, you're right. The human production side is far more important to look at than most people think. The human analytics is something that sounds a little bit more complicated than it really is. It's just looking at the human components of the people inside your organization, where old school thought was we got to look at our financial statements. If we make a lot of money, then apparently we're successful. But that's really not the way that we need to evaluate companies. If you look at the human component, so you're looking at, are the people happy inside the organization? And if they're not, what do we need to give them to make them happy? And then correlate how much more money we make, or how much, whatever it is, if it's a service industry or whatever the product is, are we doing better because the people inside the company are happier? So what we have to do is we have to look at what's going on inside of your organization. If it's at running at a 67%, and we can get it up to an 87%, then we go back and look at how much more money you make, which 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a lot more. So we just need to make people happy.
Now, Dr. Luke, do you think that, either people are just naturally bent towards being happy and some people aren't? Do you just hire happy people, or is there a different answer?
That's a good website. Find some happy people to work in your company. Maybe I'll start that.
There you go. Let me know how that works out.